I'm Kalani and this is Ukulele Club. Welcome back. And in this video, I want to address an area of challenge for a lot of people, and that is playing bar chords. So I'm going to show you a couple easy ways to play bar chords. And the most common bar chord that we run into usually when we're starting off is the B flat chord. So I'm going to show you that, and I'm going to show you an easy way to play, or an alternative way to play the B flat chord. And I'm also going to show you a way to play the D7 chord, which is another pretty common bar chord, but I'm going to show you a cheat on that one, or a hack, and we call that the easy D7. So let's get right to it. So the B flat chord is usually done by barring the first fret, first finger, and then placing our two fingers similar to the A major shape, but because we want B flat, we're going up the neck a half step. So we would usually play it like this. Now, if you're feeling like you don't have the strength, or if you're not getting a good result here by placing your entire finger over all four strings, and I know that can be challenging, then what you can do is move your index finger down and use the pad of your finger, the end of your finger, to hold the number 1 and number 2 strings down, the A and the E string only. So you can practice that by itself, and then if it's comfortable, then you can place the other two fingers and play the B flat this way. For some of you, this might feel way more natural. For me, it's just more comfortable to play the bar chord, the full bar chord, but people do it both ways. And either way you want to do it is fine. Even if you have a different way of doing it, it's still fine. But these are the common ways of doing it. So I would call this the alternative fingering for the B flat and the standard fingering for the B flat. All right, let's learn the D7 hack or cheat. Traditionally, or typically, you would see D7 fingered like this. And you could use your index or your second finger, your first finger or your second finger for the bar. If you want to stay on the neck and use your 1, 2, 3 fingers for the 1, 2, 3 fret areas, you could use your second finger and then your third finger, your second finger for the bar, and your third finger to hold down the note C on the top string, on the A string. Or you could switch it all over and do it this way. Those are the typical ways of doing the D7 chord, but let me show you the cheater D7, or the easy D7 as I call it. What we're going to do is take a chord shape, we're going to borrow it from the G7 chord, which is here, and we're going to use our second and third fingers on the second fret, on the fourth string and the second string, just like this. So second finger, fourth string, third finger, second string. And we're going to play that. So I call this the easy D7. It doesn't actually have the note D in it, which is why some people may not consider it a D7, but it does work with D7. It has all the right notes, just not the actual D note. But if you're playing with a bass or even by itself, it works fine. Here's the D7 in the common Hawaiian vamp that you hear at the start of a lot of Hawaiian tunes, which is a D7, G7, C. So it works just fine. So you can use the easy D7 whenever you need a D7 chord, 2 finger instead of a bar chord, and you can use the alternative B flat if you'd like as a substitute for the barred B flat. All right, I hope this helps. Enjoy playing your ukulele. I also want to thank the folks at Parapole for providing a Parapole classic ukulele for this lesson. If you'd like to find out more about this instrument and others, go to parapole.com to find out more. I'm Kalani. Thanks for joining me on Ukulele Club.